Hi, everyone. Welcome to my weekly live on YouTube. Today, I am working with this this birthday piggy stamp set and some new products that are coming out. They're out for demonstrators now. However, for a limited time in September, the dies are going to be offered as well. I don't have them labeled yet, but here are the dies, what they look like, a whole bunch of little fun birthday shapes, and these are called the Playful Piggy dies. So this will be available in September for those of you that are not demonstrators. So I am Julie Gilson and I'm with Stampin' Gala, and I'm happy that you're here tonight. If you are new to my channel, joining us for the first time, please let us know so we can give you a warm welcome. And if you're a returning friend, just let us know that as well, and I'm glad you're back. All right, so let me show you the projects we're going to make today. First of all, I'm using, this is so cute. I'm embossing it with silver embossing powder, and I really kept everything simple today, and I like how it turned out. I did not complete the insides. I had my grandson today, so it was kind of hectic around here. And this is the second card. So, and they're both birthday cards. I just love how they turned out. And then also we have this cute little treat box, and it's a really nice size. It's, let me see, 2 inches wide and 2.25 inches tall. So it's a nice size box, and I have something in here that you guys can guess later on. But we'll go ahead and get started. And like I said, I'm embossing in silver, and I'm also watercoloring with, let me show you, Bermuda Bay, Smoky Slate, a little bit of Pool Party, and a little bit of Blushing Bride. So those are the colors I'm working with. And I'm also working with some layering circles, the stylish shapes. Let me see what else. The embossing folders, the timber embossing folder, and the time worn type. And one other thing I am using on the box, this little die here comes from the All That dies. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We'll start with this one first. And let me see here. Okay, what we're going to do, and this is, even though I'm working with Bermuda Bay ink, this is Coastal Cabana. Okay, so this is 11 by 4.25, and it's scored at 5.5. Now, ladies, if you like these projects and you want them delivered to your house for free, all you have to do is place an order with me by Saturday, an online order, and you'll get these in the mail from me for free. Okay, so then I have a couple of pieces here, and if you notice on this piece here, on this card here, I have a silver backing and then a white base on top of it. However, there's also a silver circle here. So what I did was I die cut it out of there first to save on some paper and some weight for mailing. And we're going to just glue these two together, and I may have some trimming to do as well. Okay, let me grab my glue. And I hope everybody is doing well. Things have been hectic around here. I've been getting ready for the retreat, and the projects are coming out beautifully for those of you that are attending. And speaking of which, if you are attending the retreat and have not yet emailed me back, I sent everybody an email on some details. Please make sure you do so, because I'm going to be ordering t-shirts, and also I need to know about swapping and things like that so I can let everybody know. Oop, I slid it around a little bit. Let me get it back again. And I hate for you to miss out if you're truly interested. Okay, so we're gonna trim this off just a little bit. A little bit more. And then down on the bottom. So far I'm using, for the retreat, I'm using the gnome set and also the Frosted Flurry, I believe it's called. It's from the, it's the snowflake set. that's in the new catalog. So if you want to bring those with you, you don't have to, but if you'd like to, have them at your own desk. And I'm using Garden Green, Real Red ink, and let me see, Balmy Blue. Okay, so we're going to put this together here. I will have a complete list as soon as I'm done with everything. Oh, and I see Mary Newsberger that you're on. If you would send me a little message, a couple of the sets that you don't have that you'd like, I'd be happy to pick one of those and send it to you. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, so then what I have here is these three circles. These two are cut out with the stylish shapes. And I also embossed this one with the timber embossing folder. So we're going to glue these two together. Oops, wrong one. Almost glued it to the wrong piece there. Okay, and then we're going to put this up on dimensionals. The event Infinitely is completely sold out. And I am also going to be doing kits by mail. So if anybody is interested in that, shoot, I can't get that one off. If anybody is interested in a kit by mail, please send me a message on Facebook or either email, and I will put you on the list and let you guys know when I know the pricing for that and what's all included. Okay. All right. So we're going to put this down and we're just gluing this on. And since it's got embossing in the timber, I want to make sure that I have this straight so it doesn't look like it's going cockeyed. Okay. I also took, are you guys loving this DSP here? I also took some of this paper, and it's in gold and silver, and this is a free item in selection. And it's both the polka dots and the stripe in silver and gold. So what I did was I just colored with the Bermuda Bay marker. I just took some of it here. It looks kind of messy, but I colored it up and used it for our projects here. All right. I just did that ahead of time. And when you do that, just use the fat end of the marker and use the side of the marker. Don't use, let me show you real quickly. Don't use the tip because that will damage it. And all you have to do is just simply go like this. And it does a really nice job. Okay. So that's that. I did trim a piece off. Now this one I did, oh, I glued this down already. This one I did a little wider than the other. Well, we're going to make a change to this because if you notice here, I wrapped that around there first. So mistake number one of the night. Okay. I just heard my text go off, Mary, so that must be your message. Okay, so we have that on there. I'll just tie a separate bow and add that on. Okay, so we're going to do some stamping, and we're stamping on shimmery white, and because we're going to watercolor. We're also going to use the Versamark. Stamp this, put some powder on it, heat it, and it gets die cut. I love silver embossing powder, so I always have a big container, but As you can see, I'm getting light here. This is going to be cut off, so that really doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, Rita, I do make mistakes. Somebody told me the other day that was at my house that I have a really quiet unboxing tool. And to me, it seems loud, and I didn't know if you guys can hear me, but I guess you can. That's what she said anyway. Oops. Okay, so then what we're going to do is die cut this with, let me see, this die right here. So you want to die cut that, and it comes out looking like that. I do this ahead of time, so it saves me a lot of time and you as well. Okay, so so we're going to use our water painter, and I'll quickly do this. It's really fast. We'll start off with the blushing bride since it was on top. It doesn't matter what you start off with, but we're going to add some just some pink, a little bit of pink in the ear, and then on his little snout. Is that what it's called? His little nose. That's all the pink we have. Okay. And then we're going to change to smoky slate. I'm doing really well, Rita. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to add some smoky slate. I just think that pink and gray looks so cute together. I'm going to kind of do like the mud down here in gray too. And then I'm going to do the tail. And the tail I got to be careful on. It's a little curly Q tail. And then I'm going to add a little bit of a little more color on here just to kind of give it some highlights. And he's a little piggy, so you don't have to be that careful. And that looks so cute. When it dries, it'll be even cuter. Okay, so we're done with that color. Oh, I'm gonna open this back up again. And on the hoofs, I'm gonna make it a little darker if I can. That's good. Okay, just a couple more colors on this one and he's done. Okay, so we're gonna take the cake, the plate and the bottom little layer here, and we're gonna make this Bermuda Bay, the icing here. Okay, and then we're gonna, oh, also the balloon here is Bermuda Bay. I got plate on me. Okay, and then we're gonna finish off with just the pool party for the rest of the cake. The top two layers are going to be lighter than the bottom layer. And I'm just going to blend them together a little bit. You know what? I forgot the candle is also pink. And then all I did was take this little Daffodil Delight marker, and I'm just going to add color on the candle, just the flame. Okay. So anyway, we're going to put this on here with dimensionals. Everybody's pretty quiet today. Make sure that you share this video if you like it and give me a thumbs up. That really helps me grow my business. And I truly appreciate that. Okay. Then we're going to do we're going to put a sentiment on here. And a bow and some embellishments, and we're done with the outside. Okay, I just have a piece of scrap, and we're going to stamp It's Your Birthday with Bermuda Bay. And by the way, here is the host code for tonight. So if you would like these make and takes for free, just make sure you use that host code so I know what your order is for. Let's see if I get this right. I did. Well, it's slightly off, but that's better. Okay, we're going to bring in this, and I'm going to trim some off of here. Perfect. Slide it over some more. Trim that off. And we'll just put a bow on there. We'll change it up a little bit. Okay, so we're going to trim this off on an angle and trim this off as well. Okay. So we'll just put this right here, and that's going to go up on dimensionals. I'll use some little ones as well. Have you all started your Christmas cards yet? I've seen some really pretty ones on that people have been posting. There's a lot of talented stampers out there. Okay, so I put that up on dimensionals this time only because I made a mistake with the bow. So we're going to now take the silver ribbon and we'll do a bow with it. Okay. I should say twine. Oh, Shelly, does that mean you haven't started yours yet? Every year, I always say I'm going to get ahead of the game, but I never do. There's just always too much to do. Hey, Fran, long time no see. I can get this off. Okay, this time I did a double bow because I messed up and didn't wrap it around. So anyway, we're going to trim this off a little bit. Let me grab a glue dot. Hey, Natalie, have you been working on the projects, the kits that you got from me? Okay, we're going to put this right here and the bow right on top of it. And we're just going to add some of these festive pearls. Let's see. These are some of my favorites this year. I use them quite a bit. Okay. So here is the outside of your card. Now, like I said, I did mess up or I didn't do the inside of the card. So we're just going to do something simple here. We'll take the same stamp. We'll stamp it down here in the corner and color it in, and we'll be good to go. Oh, Shelley, you need a service. I'm so excited. I just dropped off a check yesterday to a landscaping company. I'm getting all new landscaping in front and some privacy stuff in the backyard. So I'm really excited about that. I purposely went off the side here. Okay, so now this is not shimmery white paper, so I have to be careful with the colors that, or with how much water I add here because it won't absorb like the shimmery white. So I might have to do a little bit lighter. It's not as forgiving. I did start my Christmas shop, and I'm first time in a long time that I've done that. So I'm excited about that. I want to get that done ahead of time. In past years, I would always bake a whole lot. In the last few years, I haven't done that, and I'm determined to do it this year. I don't know if you start early, if you spend more or spend less as far as Christmas shopping goes, because um, you may find sales, which is good, but then you may forget how much money you spent. Okay, so we're going to add the smoky slate. And like I said, you want to make sure that you don't have too much water on your brush. I've also been practicing with what technique is that called? The alcohol and vellum technique. I really like that. I'm trying to get it perfected, and then I'm going to share it with everybody. This is our water painter, and they come 3 to a pack. And then what happens is you put the water in the barrel, and then you just squeeze a little bit to get the water on your brush. Oh, I need one little thing here. We'll put these together. Now, since I embossed it, heat embossed it, kind of curls a little bit. That's good, Jerry. I don't know if I would, especially for my grandson. Maybe everybody else. Okay, so I'm going to do some trimming on here. They do have different sizes. This is like the smallest or the medium one. One is like a real kind of like a fat brush, I've been using that for the alcohol that I'm using for that alcohol technique with the vellum. Okay, so we're going to add this to the inside of the card, and this one is done. Okay, so here you go. Here is the first card. I hope you like it. There's not that much of a difference here. So it turned out pretty good. Okay, so our second card is this one right here. And if you notice, I have a frame here. I'm going to show you how to do that as well. Okay, so this card is the other orientation. So this is 5.5 by 8.5, and it's scored at 4.25. So we're going to fold on the score line here. And then we have some things to put together here. We have a piece of silver foil, and I believe this is 5 1/8, yes, by 3 7/8. This is time worn type basic white, and this is 5 by 3 3/4. I colored some more of the DSP. This is 5 by 1.5, and the Coastal Cabana is 5 by 1 5/8. So we're going to put these two together first. Okay, I'm going to place it on. I'm going to wrap a bow around this first. Okay, we're going to do a double. We're going to wrap it around twice. And I do this so it kind of doesn't curl as much, because that can be a pain. All right, so here you go. I just hold it here, wrap it around twice, and then trim it off. It's really easy. You can also use a sponge, or our blending brushes to add the ink too. And I can show you guys that as well. I did do some of it like that on a different project. Comes out slightly different, but it's still very pretty. I think these are going to curl too much. What I like to do is kind of just hold the knot and see if I can hold this. And it does help. It's kind of wild, but I guess it's okay. It's a kid's card, and it's meant to be real fun and playful. So let me see. This is going to go on there. But first of all, we're going to put these two together. And if you wanted to, you could cut something out of this as well. Oh my gosh, when my kids were little, I hid them in their own closets and they didn't even find them. That's pretty bad, isn't it? And another time I put them in like a a hamper, and God knows kids don't throw their clothes in the hamper, so they didn't find them there either. Of course, there were no dirty clothes in there, but they thought there were. Okay, so we're gonna put this together. Now this does have writing on it, so I want to make sure I have it right side up. Oh my goodness, Margaret, that's funny. Okay, so we have that, and then this is going to go up on dimensionals. I'm in a Christmas craft show as well in December, Susie, and I love that craft show. It's so fun. Okay, so this is going to go here. Let's see, about right there. And again, make sure you have it straight. And you might want to put a glue dot down, but I kind of like it like that. Maybe. Okay. All right. So now I did stamp this already and die cut it. So I don't think we need to do that again. But also, what I did to cut this one out, I took a piece of cardstock. Um, we'll just pretend that this was the cardstock. And I took the large one and the next one down, and I made sure that they were even inside. And then what happened was it comes out like this. Then I took the largest one and cut out an additional white, basic white. And the reason for that is I'm going to put this behind it. All right. I could, if I wanted to, oops, just take this and put this on there, but I don't look like that look. I want to have it backed in white. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on here. Now you could also take this and put it up on dimensionals, the frame, but I did not do that this time. It absolutely does, Lynn. Stampin' Up! Has great, great products. Okay, so I have this on here. Now, I'm going to double up on the dimensionals, and I'll show you what I mean there. All right, so I'm going to put a dimensional here and here, here, and here, but then I'm going to add one on top of all of these. And the reason being is if you don't, it kind of like sinks because this is already up on dimensionals. So it just doesn't fit right, I guess I would say. Okay, so now this is going to go right over here like a bridge, and it's perfect. Okay, so we'll take this one and color this up, and we'll start. Let me see what color I have on here. We'll start with the gray. Now that you've had a chance to see the catalog for about a month, what's your favorite Christmas set in there? And what's your favorite DSP? Your favorite Christmas DSP? I'm curious. I should put that in a poll on my Facebook group page. Thank you, Jan. Okay, so now we're going to move on to, let me see. We'll do a little bit of the pool party. And what I'm doing with that is I'm just going to add some color here on the sign, just a little, and on the seat. The gingham cottage is very, very pretty. How about Christmas paper? What Christmas paper do you like the best? I see. I'm going to have to come back to the gray. Oh, no, I'm not. And then this is Bermuda Bay. I'm going to color the scooter. Every little piggy should have a scooter, right? The Christmas barn. What about that is pretty. One of the ladies that comes to my classes, she loves that set. I don't have that one. All right, and then I'm just going to take this little marker here and add some dots to the back, where he's kind of leaving dust behind him, I guess you could call it. There's little circles and things. And we're going to go ahead and put this up on dimensionals. Oh, I always like snowflakes. Um, the gnomes, the more I work with them, the more I like them. Just little cutesy things. Um, I'm not crazy about the paper, the DSP on the gnomes, but I love, um, working with the dyes. It's a lot of fun. And let me see. I love the mistletoe set, and I like the holly set, but I don't like the darkness that they used. I like it lighter, I guess I would say. Okay, back to the little embellishments here. Add in 3. And then we're going to add something else on here. There's a stamp in here that says "We happy happy birthday." So let me see. We may add that on. Yeah. You guys love the bows of holly, huh? Everybody. It's funny because everybody likes something different, and that's why Stampin' Up's so diverse in their catalog. They got to please everybody. They have something for everybody. Okay, so we're going to do this. Let me see if I can get this straight. Yep. I'm going to trim this just a bit. Which one is your favorite? Sweet as Christmas. I really like that. Don't forget, ladies, if you're not coming to the retreat and you are interested, if you're interested in a retreat to go, make sure you send me a message because we are cutting them already and we won't go back and cut more if we don't um, hear from you. We're not going to cut them again. So we're going to cut one time. It's just too much. We have like almost 75 coming to the event. So I'm thinking somewhere around 100. I like the candy canes, and that's probably the paper I'm going to use for the 12 days of Christmas. There, I just added that on there and I like it. Okay. So now we're just going to do the inside. And I think we'll just do something simple because I think I'll just add a piece of this DSP. I'll just trim it off. And let me see. I'm just guessing that's about 3/8 of an inch. Oh, and it has to be 5, but it doesn't, that cutter doesn't go that large. So I'll just trim it afterwards. Do I have this on the right piece? Yes. I know there are the usual people that always get my classes to go, and I know who you are. Okay, so we're just going to put this in there. Let me just put this together. Tina, it's going to be here before you know it. Tina, did you get my email about the retreat? I don't remember seeing a response from you or your sister-in-law. Oh, okay. Let me know. I love this little cutter. Jackie, I don't know yet. I don't know until we get everything that I'm using as far as ribbon and things like that and embellishments. So as soon as I get it, I'll let you know. Okay, so here is your second project. I hope you like these, ladies. And then finally, this is the third little box. And my friend brought these over the other day, and they are so, so good. The Rice Krispie treats, but remember how skinny they were before? Now they said that they're 50% bigger. So that means there's more calories too, but they are delicious. So it required a bigger box. Okay, so let me bring this in and we'll make the bottom first. The bottom is 6.5 by 8.5. And again, this is Coastal Cabana. Why do I love it, Lynn? The cutter, I love it because it's so convenient. I use it all the time. But you can't get it anymore unless you find it on eBay or something like that. It was a special that Stampin' Up offered. Okay, so this is scored at 2.25 on all sides. Okay, Janet. Could you ladies send me a message on Facebook because I don't always see the messages here and I want to have them all in one place. If you could send me a message a private message. That would work great. I'm also ordering t-shirts, so if anybody is interested in t-shirts, they're adorable. You probably saw them on my Facebook page. You don't have to be at the retreat to get one. I can get them mailed to you. No, no, Tina. They do go up to 4X. The 3 and 4X are just $5 more. That's all. I should have put that on there, but I didn't. I'm sorry. Lynn, what were you going to suggest? Ladies, please send me messages in Facebook for the shirts, and also if you're interested in retreat to go. Okay, so I'm putting this in here, pulling this together. Okay, so here is the bottom of the box, and this just fits in here perfectly. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do the top, and the top is 5 1/8 by 7 1/8, and it's scored at 3/4 of an inch and 1.5 inches on all sides. I love this cutter. Originally, I had two, and then I gave one to somebody for a challenge that she met. And then I wanted another one for myself because I have a craft room also at Tony's house. So I brought one down there, and it's just, I love them. It's just so convenient. I do a lot of trimming, and it just works great. I know I could probably sell 100 of them. Okay, so we're going to trim this, and we're cutting the 3 outside. Each corner has 4 little squares. We're going to cut out the 3 outside squares. By the way, I do have the PDF already written. I just have to add the picture, and I have the blog post written too. I just have to add the picture of the inside of the cards because remember, I didn't have those done. And I'll have it up within probably a half hour of ending this. And all the dimensions are there. And by the way, when you're at my blog, if you would click on the top gallery button, you can see all of the cards that I've made. And if you click on any of them, it will bring you right to that blog post. And if there is a PDF for it, it'll be there. It's really neat that way. Susie, no, I'm going to Pittsburgh. Honestly, I wanted to go to Indiana, but um, some of my team is going to be in Pittsburgh, so I felt that I needed to be there. Tina is one of them on here. Okay, so we're going to put some glue here, 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 and here. Okay, and bring these together. You're so sweet, Tina. Okay, so I have this, and now I'm going to, let me see if that bit goes well, and so does that one. So we'll put those in. Oops. And then we'll have to trim off the other side. Not yet, Susie. I don't reveal that until after the retreat because um, it's a surprise for the people who attend the retreat. But I promise you, you'll love them. There's several people on here that have purchased my retreats to go. You'll see the PDF before, or you'll see the picture before you purchase it, but I don't post that until, after the retreat. It is a whole lot of fun. In the hotel that we're in, um, they are so grateful to have us there. And it's a Hilton Garden Inn, and they are like within the top 10 of all Hiltons on customer service. So that ought to tell you. So anyway, that's the box top. Now what we're going to do is put a layer on top. So we're going to put these two together just to make the top look really pretty. I do too, Lynn. I love making boxes. Once you know how to do it, the measurements and figure out the measurements, you can make a box for anything. Got some stuff on the back of here for my writing. Okay, so there's the top. Then I just die cut this out of basic white, and this is from let me see, this is the All That Dies. That set that is for men. Yes, Shelly, isn't it awesome? Oh, by the way, Shelly, are you getting a sweatshirt or anything? I haven't heard back from you yet. All right, and we're going to put this together on a piece of Coastal Cabana. And I did round the edges. And I did it before I glued it. So let me see if I can get this. Okay, so we're going to put this on with dimensionals, and what we're going to do is just line them right here. I'm just going to do 3 of them, one in the corner here, and on top, and one in this corner. We don't want them on the whole thing because then it'll stick to the box. Thanks, Kiro. All right, so it's going to go on like right here. Okay. We're going to tie a bow around it, and then we are going to add the little image of the piggy too. But we'll just do this right now. We're going to tie a bow, keep the box closed. So what I'm doing here is I'm tying, this is with the pool party. That's so cute. Get this centered a little bit. Then I'm going to take the silver twine again, and I'm going to slip it under here. I'm going to add some silver on here. Cut this off. That looks so cute. Okay, I did stamp this little piggy, and we're going to color this up. Let's see what's, you know what, I have Bermuda Bay on here, so I might as well do this one first. We're going to do the flowers in Bermuda Bay. And these are daisies, so aren't daisies supposed to be Bermuda Bay? Okay, let me see what else we have here. Get this off the brush. We're going to add some Blushing Bride here in the ear and on the snout. And then also I'm going to put them in the center of the flowers. I need to pop this little thing out here too. Okay, we're going to take Pool Party for the leaves. Two of them. And then finally we're going to use the Smoky Slate again. I have a funny story to tell you about my brothers. When we were growing up, we used to go up north to my grandma's house, and my aunts and uncles had a farm, and they had pigs on it. And my cousins that lived up there named the pigs after my brothers. One was named Danny, and one was named Stevie. We called them Danny and Stevie when they were young, and to this day they laugh about it. Jerry, I know that. I know that they are white with yellow, but mine aren't. Mine are Bermuda Bay. Okay, so this is going to go on here. And then we're going to add a few of the cute little, where did I put them? Right here. Okay. All right. What do you think, ladies? Do you like these? I'm going to put one up and one down. And then we'll do this and this. These are the projects today. And your host code is right here. All you have to do is add place an order for $40 or more by this Saturday, and you'll get these make and takes in the mail from me. And if you step it up to 50, you can get a package of that DSP that I showed you for free, or any other celebration item. So anyway, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this today. I hope I love it when you join me on Wednesday evenings, and I really truly appreciate all of you. Thank you so much, and have a great evening. Bye bye.